What's up, everybody? It's your boy P from Loud Pack. Back at y'all with another video. Hope everybody doing all right, man. I want to give a big shout out to my subs, my day ones, and I want to give a shout out to all my new subs. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate that. But I just want to talk a little bit about this build up to the Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, supposedly. They definitely been going back and forth a lot. You know, the talks have begun, the trash talk has begun. So it's entertaining right now because we've been waiting for this fight. So the fact that they going back and forth and there's nothing really keeping them from fighting at this point, it's exciting. So you know, Bomac, which is Terrence Crawford's trainer, you know, he made some statements about Earl, which of course he would feel this way, but he said that Earl, he's been studying Earl for a long time, and Earl doesn't really do anything different. He says he does the same thing over and over again. So his prediction is that Terrence is going to dominate him. That was his personal opinion, and like I said, Terrence is his pupil, so you know, rightfully so, he would feel that way. But he did back it up with some data on why he came to that conclusion. So I guess Earl Spence got wind of what, you know, Bomac was saying, and you know, he responded to that, you know, by saying that Bomac, I think, had like 9 losses or something like that, which was a little surprising to me. I never went back into his history. I didn't know he was actually a fighter. But I did check his box record, and he did have, you know, some losses on his record. It wasn't really the best record. And so then, of course, Terrence Crawford chimed in and said, you know, that's not who you're going to be fighting. You're going to be fighting me. And, you know what I'm saying? That's not my record. But the question I really have is, first of all, I'm super curious to the game plans that Derek James and Bomac are going to come up with these fighters. You know, I'm sure Derek has been studying Terrence, and like Bomac said, he's been studying Earl. So I'm sure they'll be coming into the fight with a lot of data on each other's opponent. You know, this fight has been a few years in the making. So, but I am curious the game plans at which these guys will come up with for their fighters to execute come fight night if the fight happens. But my question is, the trainers, can we really, how much does the trainer, being a former champion, being a former fighter, or not even being a fighter at all, how much does that really play into effect when training a world champion? I mean, Bomac, you know, when you look at his record on paper, it's not too impressive, but he does have one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the game right now. You know, Derek James, he had a solid record. You know, he was a fighter, I think super middleweight, he had a solid record, but he has a few champions in his stable that he's took to the top level. So, you know, how much does the trainer's fighting experience translate into their pupil? You know what I mean? Earl Spence made that statement like, yo, he got 9 losses. How he gonna teach you how to beat me? And I feel him on that. But is that the way this stuff works? You know what I'm saying? I mean, Derek James was never a champion the way Earl Spence was. So, you know, can you say that, you know, just because Derek James wasn't a champion, Earl would never be a champion? It's kind of hard to really say that. You know, some people feel like you have to be a fighter to be a trainer. Some people feel like you don't have to be a fighter to be a trainer. You know, they went to school, they know the science of it. Some guys feel like a father who knows his son best can be a great trainer. So it's a lot of different ways to look at it and break it down, to be honest. But I kind of want to get y'all opinions on it, what y'all think about that. You know, the back and forth, and what game plans do y'all think each fighter should bring to the table to secure a victory in this fight? You know what I'm saying? The game plan is going to be key. You know, these guys, they've been studying each other for a long time. They probably know each other's mistakes and tendencies. So it's going to be a lot of thinking come fight night in that ring and looking for mistakes to capitalize on. So I think we wind up getting a chess match more than anything. You know what I mean? But let me know what y'all think. Let me know how y'all feel about the trainers. Let me know, do y'all think Earl got a point by saying, yo, Bomac, you got a lot of losses on your record. You possibly can't train your Terrence Crawford to beat me. Is that fact? You know what I'm saying? And Bomac saying he's studying Earl and saying Earl does the same thing, which a lot of people say about Earl. It's not like you have to have a lot of effects when you fighting. You know, I mean, it's a lot of fighters that don't do much that were very effective. Earl Spence is very effective in what he does, but you know, a guy who has been studying him for years may see some things in him. I don't know, you know, and vice versa. So hopefully we get this fight, man. That's going to be the bottom line if the fight happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling the talk. I'm feeling, you know, the going back and forth between the two. I'm even feeling like the boxing world being divided 50-50 and going back and forth is very entertaining, and some interesting narratives going around out there. But I kind of just want to know what y'all think about this particular thing. You know what I'm saying? Earl going at Bomac, you know, for his professional boxing record, and Terrence saying, yo, that don't matter. You're not fighting him. You know what I'm saying? Which is true. You know what I'm saying? You're not fighting the trainer. You know, so but like I say, man, make sure y'all like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell, all that good YouTube stuff. Y'all can check me out on IG at Loud Pack Boxing. You can check me out on IG at The Jab Effect. You can check me out on Facebook at The Jab Effect. You know what I'm saying? So, got a couple different platforms floating around out here. But that's all I really got, man. You know what I'm saying? Get back to me. Let me know what y'all think about this Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford build up to a highly anticipated welterweight unification bout. You know, that everybody got their fingers crossed that it happens. Let me know what y'all think about that. But that's all I got, man. It's your boy P. Y'all be good, stay out the way, and I'm out.